Hey, you don't look confident, Bo. You don't look confident when you're doing that. You don't look confident.
Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs insight? Welcome to the Four Guys in a Bar, sponsored by ChiefsBlitz.com, presented by UnderdogFantasy.com. Here's your Chiefs Blitz host, Dick Athen, with Lou Montagna, Andre Tillman, and Hence
He got the winning Super Bowl touchdown.
Okay, got a catch. Anybody could have made that catch.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State.
You did it, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Guys, y'all got it. Comic. Guys, y'all.
I don't know what the trade details are. Hold on.
Woo!
They got Worthy.
Xavier Worthy.
Isn't that crazy? It's been 11 months since the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and it's gone by so fast.
It's time to piss straight off. Pull up a picture of 81. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rashad Smith.
There it is. The Chiefs have done their perfect draft.
Dre's gone. I don't know where he's gone.
Yo, welcome to the show. It's a Chiefs Blitz night. Breaking down the plays, keeping everything tight. From my homes to the defense, we can be the scoop. Real talk, real stats, we the ultimate troop.
All righty. Welcome to the next edition of Four Guys in a Bar, presented by ChiefsBlitz.com and Underdog Fantasy. I am your host, Nick Athen, along with Mr. Hence Todd, Mr. Lou Montagna, and Coach Andre Tillman, joining us on a Red Friday. 7:30 tonight. The Chiefs will host the Chicago Bears in the last preseason game. Expect the starters to play half of the first quarter. Would be my guess. There's several guys that are going to need to make some impressive showings tonight to crack the 53-man roster, which will be announced at 3:00 Central Time on Tuesday. We will be live to cover all the madness and all the potential roster spots. A lot of talk in Kansas City right now about possibly trading for a running back. We're going to talk about that here shortly. A lot of rumors, a lot of things, a lot of trades going on, including the departure of Sky Moore. We wish him well in San Francisco. So before we get started on the show, let's bring in our sponsor, Underdog Sports.
Before we bring in the sponsor, I want to thank everybody in the chat for putting up with me in the chat while I was on the road trip. And also, I want to thank Gary for right now. Gary's number one in the chat right now, and number two is Kansas.
Did they? I don't.
Shout out to you guys.
I don't think they did.
Did they?
So with that said, let's get into our sponsor. We're gonna have football, for you guys shortly for the season kickoff. So you know what time it is. Baseball is back.
That's right. Baseball is back on Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you cash in today. You can play the pick'em game. It's very similar to what you did with the NFL where you're doing the Chiefs stuff. Now it's all about baseball, and especially the Royals. You can go higher or lower. It's really simple to use. Their app is amazing. You just choose your entry fee. You decide what you want to play, and you just see the winnings coming if you know what you're doing. So take a swing today and make sure that you sign up for Underdog Fantasy, and they're going to give you a meatball right off the gamut, Bobby Witt Jr. special. So start with a W for your first entry and new customers. Make sure you use the code Chiefs Blitz. That's right. Use the code Chiefs Blitz. Make it real easy around here. Hit the QR code. It says scan here. And then put in the promo code Chiefs Blitz. Deposit $5 and get $50 in bonus dollars. And it's pretty simple. Make sure you use the code Chiefs Blitz. You will win. If you register, first one gets a Bobby Bell signed card as the first gift. So please sign up and register at the Underdog Sports using our promo code.
That's like winning your first play anyway.
It's winning your first play. That card's worth at least $100. I mean, come on, I'm giving it away.
Bell, man.
Hey, I had a suggestion I was going to tell you about. We got on YouTube. We can tell like who's number one, number two in the chat. Right now. So, do you mind giving away, some free little card or something if somebody's number one at the end of the show?
I will give a signed card away. You got it, buddy. I will give a signed card away.
How do you become number one, or how do you improve your standing?
You got to keep chatting, putting in, comment, communicating with the show. So you rise right now. So right now, who in the lead right now is Gary. Gary is number one right now. Ruben is number two, and Ken Sinclair is number 3 right now. So
Or were they
just keep on engaging, gentlemen.
Or
Just
weren't
keep
they-
on engaging, man.
were they just the first 3 in? It looks like.
no, it's golf by chat lead. It goes by chat lead, so you can see the little. I don't know if y'all can see the little crown by their name.
Nah,
But
you
if you
might
get
be
got
able
the
to
crown by
describe it or something, that might help.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you got you got the crown by your name, you would be the first one in the chat. Maybe I'll make it a little bigger for you. If your name is got the crown by the name, I don't know why they ain't zooming
Just
in
give
on
my
that.
just give my stuff away.
Hey,
That's fine.
Dame. Dame said he's number 1. Hence, Dame said he's number 1. Man, he said you slipped.
Always competing.
I don't know about that. Yeah, he's number 1 now. He's number 1 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now let's go
He's
into
in the
it
league.
now. Now
He's in the
don't
league.
do that now.
He's in the lead right now. So
I get the sense as long as you put a comment in, your name is in a hat and it gets pulled at the end.
Hey, man.
There you go.
Hey, damn, your boy got you. Damn, your boy got you, man. I'm looking out for you, player. I seen you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else, but I seen you.
Yeah.
It's something I realized is what's his name? Kane Sonnet. What's his name?
Consonant.
Consonant. He was going over this stuff that in the chat. My son was watching. He told me it's like you should do that with y'all show. Like who's number 1 in the chat by the end of the night? You know, by the end of the show, give him something like a free giveaway or something like that.
Oh my God, boy! You're gonna clean Nick out. You're gonna clean Nick out.
I got a lot
we
of
got
shit,
to get rid
dude.
of all this. We got to get rid of all.
I got over 1,000 pieces. If I count my car, it's probably
No
close to 1,500. So, I'm setting it up on the Chiefs Blitz website. It's probably going to take another couple of weeks, but I'm going to put a store up, and I'll be doing specials and giveaways, and I'll be doing links during the show for a chance to win some of my stuff. So I'm going to sell and give some stuff away.
So with that said, let's talk about what you got. You giving away, Nick, or what you selling now?
I'm not giving this one away. This is a Super Bowl 4 signed 5 Chiefs Hall of Famers, 5 NFL Hall of Famers. Emmitt Smith, my hero, Lenny Dawson, and today is Sunday will be the anniversary of his passing. Willie Lanier, Bobby Bell got those a long time ago at a TriStar event, and of course we had a Johnny Robinson not too long ago. Once he got into the Hall of Fame, $1,450. It comes with the ball, the case, free shipping, and a bonus prize that'll be Super Bowl 4 related. So if you're interested, just IM me here in the chat or email me at chiefsblitzkc@gmail.com.
Yeah, so 45, 25, 35, 40. Sold to the man in the back of the room.
Back of the
For
box.
$2.
Get in on underdog there, folks, and you can win enough on underdog and buy yourself.
You're gonna get a card worth 50 to 100 bucks right off the bat. Sell it.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
that's how you
it's
do
all
it.
good.
Right, let's get into the. So what's going on with the foundation?
Playing with house money.
House money.
Let's
All
go.
right. If you want to win a chance to win the ultimate ride, which is the Derek Thomas Mercedes raffle, here it is. I just hit the scan code. The tickets are $100, and you get a chance to win. Drawing is going to be, I think, October 16th. There, I can't remember what it says, but all proceeds go to the Derek Thomas Foundation, the Duran Cherry Foundation. All proceeds 100% benefit the charity, and also obviously the third and long. So really simple. Just hit the scan code. You got to register, put your $100 in, and have a chance to raffle. We will have the winner. Hopefully we can get the winner on the show. I'm working on it, so we'll see. But it'll be pretty exciting nonetheless.
Nonetheless, I'm pretty excited.
Everything's exciting these
We
days.
get some video of the winner driving the car away. I think that would be
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I'm not
Is that a
driving
new
that.
picture?
I wouldn't drive it.
What's that?
Is this a new picture?
Yeah, we took a bunch of pictures. Yeah, go
All
ahead and
right.
scroll that while I take care of a little business here on the website. So there you go.
Did we take any on the inside of the car?
That's right.
No, they had a lot of stuff in there. So
Where's the bass? Where's the thump at, man? I want to see pop the trunk. Where's the thump at, man?
The thump's gone, man.
Oh, he took away the thump, bro. Like, I want to leave in style,
So
man.
there's-
I'm gonna get.
So they're giving this car away. They didn't detail it. They didn't.
They detailed it. They detailed it. It's in
All right.
pretty good shape.
No, okay.
Well, yeah, I'd like to see the inside of it a little bit. You know,
All right.
get a flavor of what it might be like sitting in the cockpit there.
There's another
Dame
event.
said,
There's
Dame
another
said he's
event
bumping
coming up.
computer love. He said, I'm bumping computer love if I get to it.
That's why I would
Roger and
ain't
Zach.
nothing wrong with that. Hell yeah.
Sure.
I brought a little Earth, Wind, and Fire myself. I get a little Earth, Wind, and Fire out there.
There you go. Man. Maybe I'll feel charitable and give away something. Derek
so with this,
related to.
Oh, there you go. There it is. All right, bet. Sound like a plan.
Do you got something, Derek Thomas?
I do. I will show them. I'll show them on Monday's show.
All right, bet. Okay.
I got a signed card. I have my Ultimate Football with him and John Elway for the 100th sack of his career that both of them signed. That's going to cost a fortune if I part with that one. There's a few things I'm going to keep. That might be one of them. But I'll throw out my Derek Thomas stuff on Monday.
Does Zale know you're giving away his inheritance here, Nick? What are we doing?
Dude, his room is just like, maybe I'll shoot the video. His room is already decked out. He's got no more wall space. You know, I told Emily I was going to put a few things up, and I just cornered every piece of wall space.
Come on, he's 7, 8 years old. He doesn't know.
Yeah, man.
He does know. He's getting very astute. Very, very very adept.
Dad, stop giving me
They're
this.
gonna say 45, 25, 50. Sold to the man in the back. But hey, let's get it.
Let's get
it.
Questions. You want to roll a couple of these questions first?
Go ahead. What you got?
A lot
what
of comments flying today.
Let's see. We got comments are going great.
It's a prize on the pot.
All right.
It's a prize on the line.
Stevie Ledbetter. Hey, Nick, how many games do you think the Chiefs are going to win this year? I have them at 14-3, with the final loss being against the Raiders in Vegas. That game's not going to matter.
How about the first loss though, Nick? Who'd you losing to?
The first loss is going to be they're going to lose back-to-back games, Buffalo and Denver, and then they're going to lose the final game.
Wow,
He said, "Damn."
Yeah,
right.
That's what I think. Because I think that's where Rashee Rice is going to be suspended. Is going to be in the middle of that nonsense. So that's my answer, Steve, and I'm going by it.
Well, Steve, I'm gonna say the Eagles. I'm gonna say the Eagles week 2. Eagles go out there and do it again. And then
you're not wrong.
Gives them more. It gives them more momentum. It'll give the Chiefs more momentum going.
Yeah.
To the,
I'll probably keep it. I'll see if I can find a picture of it while we're doing the show here.
So with that said,
steal that ball for $14.50, Demecchio.
Yeah, I know you want Demetrio. I know you want my Lenny Dawson, and for the right price, they're yours. I'll even give you a deal on the signed helmet and the jersey.
Now, would that be the Lenny Dawson? Would that be a 5-figure number?
Not 10,000. Well, 10,000 for both probably, but okay. I might take a little less. We'll see.
All right. Well, hey, we'll see. I mean, that's stuff that it can't be duplicated.
Yeah, it's an AFL jersey. I didn't get it signed, but it's a picture that he signed and some other stuff. And I got virtually every mini Len Dawson helmet ever signed, like the different styles and types. So anyway, another show for another day.
Right now, look.
Jesus.
So what you have for us for fact or
cap?
All right, so in keeping with fantasy football season, here we go. Last week we looked at a couple kind of batted those around. Here we go. For those of you having drafts this weekend and into next week, what do you do about some of these rookies, right? You got no NFL track record. Where do they fit? How much action are they going to get? Mm-hmm. So let's go. Let's start with the running backs. All right. Names that are kind of out there, obviously, from going back from the regular NFL draft: Ashton Ginty, Omarion Hampton, my personal favorite, Travion Henderson. So you get a sense that these guys each are going to get a pretty decent workload. Henderson, we don't know. You got Ramondre Stevenson there, but I still say by maybe third or fourth game, Henderson's just they're too good to keep off the field. So statement is this, folks. Travion Henderson will lead the rookie running backs in fantasy points this season. Fact or cap? There they are right there.
I would say that would be a fact. I'll say that's a fact. It's a fact. I think Travion Henderson should have been in a Chiefs uniform, but it didn't happen. So, Ginty, the Raiders running back ain't look like, he didn't look good this preseason. He had a little couple here and there, but, the other two guys ain't shown what they can do. But it looked like the New England Patriots got a steal with Travion Henderson. We've seen what he did in Iowa State. Now he's transferring it over to the NFL as well.
Ohio
State.
Represent my
Ohio
they are, they
is
are
different
not
from Iowa. Yes, two
Iowa
different
is the
states.
school I went to, Skirt.
Yeah.
So is that represent very well?
Don't
Very
mess with the Ohio State University.
No, the
man.
Ohio State University. All right. So for me, the question is, I'm going to go Cap. I think Gentie's going to have more yardage because I think he's going to be used more because there's really nothing else at the running back position for him with the Raiders. So I'm thinking that's my volume.
Yes,
volume.
That's what we're looking for.
Right. He'll have more volume than anybody else.
Well, I'm gonna go Cap on my end on Henderson. I'm gonna go Cap. I think I agree with Nick. I think Genty is gonna go ahead and take that because he's gonna be the workhorse. That's Pete Carroll's guy. Pete Carroll's known for using. He's very high in the running game. So I'm gonna go with Genty on that one. So I'm gonna go Cap. He would not be the leading running back in fantasy.
Man, get out of here.
I'm just gonna go fact because I just love Travion Henderson.
I know you do.
I think he's gonna be better than, he's gonna be better than the other two when it's all said and done. All right, let's go to the wideouts. So again, these are just names that I picked out. They were top 3 wide receivers picked, probably going to get the most attention. So you look at Tetroa McMillan from Carolina, Matthew Golden, Green Bay, Emeka Egbuka in Tampa. Tet probably has the best opportunity to be the number 1 receiver out of these 3. Matthew Golden probably second. Egbuka, I think, is going to get a lot of action, but I think it'll be more so if McMillan's already hurt. I don't know that Godwin is going to be back from injury maybe 4 or 5 games into the season, and then he's just cursed. Talking about Chris Godwin, former Penn State guy. But anyway, this statement is this. T-Mac, yes, Tetroa McMillan will lead the rookie wide receivers in fantasy football scoring. Fact or cap? Hensley.
I would say that's a Cap. I think it'll be Jalen Royals of the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think it'd be neither one of those guys on this roster, on this picture right here. Hey, Derek Miller, he looked good. The other guy, yeah, he's fast. He don't want to be a Xavier Worthy, but it's not happening. But I have to say that, hey, it had to be Jalen Royals of the Kansas City Chiefs or the guy we're going to be seeing tonight, Luther Burton.
That's what my guy was.
Luther Burton, Chicago Bears. Maybe one of those two come out and shine. But
it's
one of these
volume. If it's all about volume, Hensley, you're talking about a number 4 receiver versus guys that are going to be on the field a lot.
but
it's still got to be productive. They still got to be productive.
I love you being the fanboy. I love you being the all-time Chiefs
cheerleading.
Let's go. Don't ever change. Nick.
Take your time, Nick.
I really like Royals too, and I don't know why. I was on Dr. Roto's show, I think on Monday, and I'm telling you, I've been right with a lot of the Chiefs receivers and how productive they were going to be their rookie year. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to say Cap. I'm going to go with Royals. I'm just going to go there.
Wow, the fanboys are all over today, Coach. My God,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Tendonitis be damned.
The number 4 receiver on the Chiefs. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna go Luther Burden, man. I think Luther Burden is gonna be the guy.
Okay, so he's number 3 at best in Chicago, potentially number 4.
Because how they use how Ben Johnson uses Luther Burden right now, he's gonna be the guy.
Ryan Poles, the Chicago Bears, former with the Chiefs. He did say Luther Burden is better than DJ Moore and the other Roman Doomsday when it's put together.
Yeah, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that publicly to anyone. It's not even you. Let's not spread any BS.
No, he said it live on air. He did. He said it when they was in a preseason game. He did say it live on air. Yeah, Ryan Poles.
I don't believe that for a second.
Get out, Lou.
I don't know what the hell was in your ears. Stop it.
He said it.
He's not saying that about a current player on his own team.
Look it up.
Stop
Look it up. Look it up.
Stop it.
Look it up.
Yeah,
Man, go somebody search it.
that's GM malpractice right there. They didn't run him out of town.
You're
not going to say that again about the best player on your team. Yeah, this rookie is better than all. Okay.
He said it.
Come on. What did you eat in Arizona? Come on. Is your head still light from the air? I mean, what the dry air mess with you? Holy crap. Come on, Hens. All right, let's go, Coach. What do you got? You're going with Luther Burden as well?
I'm gonna go Luther Burden.
Okay, beautiful. This is going swimmingly.
This is not going as you thought. That's okay.
I want your honest opinions, but Jesus, let's be truthful. Okay, I'm gonna stick with T Mac. Okay, tight ends. I only have 2 because I think those are the only 2 really worth it, and that's going to be Colston Loveland and Tyler Warren. Loveland's got to deal with Cole Kmet, taking some of his reps, or not reps, or maybe attempts or passes. And then evidently Luther Burden's going to tear up the league. So there's that. And then Tyler Warren is kind of tight end number 1 in Indianapolis with Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes loves the tight end.
Shout out to Danny Dimes, man.
So the statement is this: Tyler Warren will lead rookie tight ends in fantasy football points this year. Hensley, find a way to fanboy this.
You can't fanboy that in Kansas City.
Oh, yes, you can.
I say this is a cat. I don't think he would do anything over there where he's at. And I don't think the kid is going to be that great. So I'm saying cat. Maybe he looked good in uniform. Maybe the jersey's too tight. Maybe Lou is out there saying, hey, I like the comb back. But I don't see anything happening here with this guy here. So I'm going to say cat. Hey, that's all I gotta say.
I'll be a little less. Awesome. I'll be a little less emotional on this one. I'm going to go fact.
I'm gonna go with fact because I like what he brings to the table and to the coast. I'm gonna go with fact.
Love me some Tyler Warren. Everybody knows that.
I know that's why
we singled him out early last season and probably before that. But yeah,
big boy.
The kid's got a lot of skills. He's got an ability to play in the backfield if they need him to. He can throw a pass. I mean, hell, if they wanted to run a tush push with him and get a couple of those big hosses pushing him into the
Swish Army knife, Lou.
So
yeah, man.
So there you have it, folks. This week's fantasy football version of Factor Cap, and also fanboy special there up in the top end. I don't know what else to say. So. This segment also is brought to you by our friends at Underdog Fantasy Sports. Let's see what they have to say about the fantasy numbers. Check it out.
Yeah, we'll see. Check it out tonight.
I believe it's
That's right. Baseball. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you cash in today. You can play the pick'em game. It's very similar to what you did with the NFL where you're doing the Chiefs stuff. Now it's all about baseball and especially the Royals. You can go higher or lower. It's really simple to use. Their app is amazing. You just choose your entry fee. You decide what you want to play, and you just see the winnings coming if you know what you're doing. So take a swing today and make sure that you sign up for Underdog Fantasy, and they're going to give you a meatball right off the gamut, Bobby Wood Jr. special. So start with a W for your first entry and new customers. Make sure you use the code Chiefs Blitz.
Go ahead,
ready.
No, I was just going to say, Underdog.
Go ahead.
If you go to underdognetwork.com, you can actually get a lot of their analysis and so forth. Yes. So it was pretty good reading. I checked it out earlier this week, and I was prepping for my fantasy draft this weekend, so that helped out a little bit.
There you go. All right, looks like some roster cuts already. Steelers have released 11, Patriots 14, Giants 4. After their game.
Well, actually, the Steelers did not release 11 Patriots. It sounded like
no. I meant Steelers 11, Patriots 14, Giants 4. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They play. Obviously, they played their last preseason games last night, so they're able to kind of start the process.
Get a jump.
So not to have to cut 47 guys all at once or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Chiefs are going to do. Usually they cut a few people. I think there's going to be some significant cuts early over the weekend so the Chiefs can see what else.
It's not going to be no damn Kareem Hunt either.
If they are veterans, Nick, I believe they will cut them as early as possible to give them an opportunity to catch on with another team as quickly as possible. You would think it would have been done earlier, but it looks like obviously, I mean, you look at the team, it's still a very young roster. There aren't many, double-digit year guys. You got Tunyon, Travis. Who else is a little bit older? Where's Chris Jones? Is what, about his 8th year? 9th?
Sorry about that. I think it's his 9th
the
year.
mute button is a killer.
Yeah, that mute button's a bitch. All right, 9th year, I think.
So yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of aged vets, right? So and I would think all the battleground positions, I think they're pretty much set on what's happening. What do you guys think? I was going to ask you guys this tonight. If somebody is borderline, what would you need to see from somebody to say, okay, this guy makes the team and this guy doesn't?
That's actually one of our questions. So we'll answer that here. Then
we go right into it. So
let's go into the room.
Let's go to the running back room. Let's go ahead and Luke, go ahead and read off the question, sir.
All right. So should the Chiefs trade for a running back? And when this came up in our chat last night, my first question was, okay, you mean to trade for a feature back or somebody that's just going to be like running back 2 or 3? That I think there's a qualifier there, and it's two. I think to me it's two questions in one, because I don't think they're going to go out and make just some big splash trade to bring in a top of the line running. Nor do I think a team is going to trade a top of the line running back unless they get a significant return. I think they're good with Pops being their top guy. And then I threw out some names, that maybe some secondary guys that could be available. So I think in that case, not so much should, but they could. I don't think it's a huge necessity. I don't think it's at the top of their priorities at this point. It could happen, but I think if it was going to be a bigger splash, I think it would be more like a young interior defensive lineman.
Yeah. I mean, I listen, for me, I don't think it's going to be a starter type. So it's just going to have to be somebody who fits the room and can do specific things, in my opinion. But, I think the room is pretty set. I think you're going to see Brashard Smith, Kareem Hunt, and you're going to see Isaiah Pacheco. Those are your top 3. That's 1, 2, and 3. So they're going to have to decide whether they want to keep a 4th between Elijah Mitchell and the Alligator Kid. But I think, personally speaking, I like the running back room. I like the potential of Smith. I like the fact to have a veteran backup like Kareem Hunt, who can get you those tough yards, and he can block, and he's making the team 1,000%. I'll just forget it, Hans. He's making the team.
I didn't say that.
No. And I heard, I could hear while you were in Arizona, man. Every time I brought up Hunt, he's not making the team. He's making the team. He's making the Chiefs.
But should the Chiefs trade for a running back? I say heck yeah, right? We go into this year, we go in all in. We're not going to go in and say, hey, we don't know if Isaiah Pacheco going to hit the hole right, or he going to hit the left, or is he going to be this guy, or is his knee going to be messed up, or his shoulder going to be hurt? Then Kareem Hunt, right? Yes, Kareem Hunt has been steady, but again, if you look at the running back room, we was low bottom of the league last year. If we want to be elite, we got to go get the elite guy. Who is that elite guy? Could he be on the roster? Could he be Brashard Smith? Maybe Brashard Smith, but he's coming into that 1 year, right? He's 1 year. He's a 1 year running back, wide receiver switching over from running back. So he's going to have a lot of learning curve. And he's still fighting for a actually jersey number to be represented on the 53-man roster. But other than that, man, I think the Chiefs should go out there and look for the elite running back. Hey, my Holmes winner is out there. Travis Kelce probably on his last year. You know what I mean? The offensive line is getting rebuilt. You need that guy that's in the backfield that can block.
I love your passion, Hans.
That's all I'm saying.
We're fanboying. We're continuing this thing.
That's just all facts. It's not all facts. The backfield has not been good.
That was completely opinion. And we are in the.
All right, Andre, say your speech.
Well, listen. I'm gonna take out this. Honestly, in my opinion, the Chiefs already got depth around the back. If y'all familiar with Andy Reid's offense, man, we don't really know. He's not known for having a dominant running back for real. They gonna always sprinkle a guy here and there. Just depends on who they're going against. So I feel like the running back room is okay. Hopefully Pac doesn't get injured. Elijah Mitchell is okay. You know what I'm saying? We know what Bashar Smith is. He's a double-edged sword, right? I love Kareem Hunt because he does know the offense. This is like his second year fully healthy, ready. Yeah. Right. So he's healthy. I believe the Chiefs will be okay at running back for real. They'll be just fine at running back. It'll be just fine.
So here's the thing. I mean, hence we looked at some guys at this time, because you're right before the beginning of the season. Who is going to be willing to trade you that guy that you feel is going to put the Chiefs over the top?
I mean,
who is going to make that deal? And then how, it's
there you go. Read the next question. Look, read the next question.
Right. So, Brian, for those of you that missed it, I mean, it just came up today. Brian Robinson Jr. was traded to the San Francisco 49ers, so he is no longer available. Now, is Breece Hall the best fit for the Chiefs? Let's start with Nick, because I
mean, here's his career stats: 2,333 yards rushing in 3 years, 14 touchdowns. He's been injured several times. That's a problem. He only had 80 rushing attempts his rookie year. Got up to 223 and 23 and 209. He hasn't cracked the 1,000-yard barrier, though. He came pretty close in 23. Now, the Jets' offense has been abysmal since he's arrived, so that hasn't helped. Injuries, issues at offensive line, coaching, a lot of things contributed. I think he's probably in the Jets' plan for this year. If Pacheco gets injured, that's the guy I go after. But I don't think he's going to be a guy who's going to be comfortable being a number two. And so I like Hall the best out of all the running backs that might be available. But at this stage, I don't think he's the fit for all the things that the Chiefs need to do at the running back position for in Andy Reid's offense. I don't think he's the right fit unless there's an injury to back one or two.
Then he would.
Because he's going to get more reps. He wants to be a starter wherever he goes. Yeah. So for him to back up Pacheco
in this situation, again, it's not a free agent. He doesn't have any choice. So if they make the trade, then that's what he wants. But if he gets traded, that's your.
Well, he's got a hefty contract.
I think he's still in his rookie deal.
He's in the fourth of his fifth year.
Yeah, they did not extend the fifth-year option to him. So. Kind of in the same boat as Pops.
Yeah.
Right. Same boat as Pops.
Those numbers were much better.
Yeah, but the thing that late numbers are similar if you look at it, because Isaiah Pacheco almost he was 11 yards away from 1,000-yard season. So yeah, he Isaiah Pacheco, a lot of people don't like him because he don't hit the holes right? You look on, he don't see one, he don't go there, it's not there.
He don't hit them right.
Hit him right, but Bruce Hall.
Hey, Hence, guess where he went to school?
Iowa
State.
I know. I represent for my guys. That's why I try to pick them all the way in the draft. But again, I put it like this, man. It's going to be a healthy fine if the Chiefs try to go get a haul from the Jets, because he's he's
a free agent next year. So yeah, he's a free agent.
He's in the same.
His salary cap's $3.6 million, so it's not a lot. So it's manageable.
But it's manageable. I say like this: could he be a best fit for Kansas City Chiefs? I would say no, because the injury history with him, and you're gonna be running into the same scenario with Isaiah Pacheco. Is he gonna be healthy? Is he gonna be that guy out there on the field? Now Hall, he showed flashes of being an elite running back when he showed big play ability when he was with the Jets. Breakaway run. That's what the Chiefs are missing in the backfield, right? We missed that all last year. Since Jamal Charles left, we ain't had that. Well, Kareem Hunt had it, in a little bit, but other than that, since Jamal Charles, a scary running back that a team had to actually have to plan for, the Chiefs ain't got that on a roster right now. We can wish for Isaiah Pacheco. We can wish for Bashar Smith. We can wish for Mitchell and all those guys and Kareem Hunt. But Hall and other guys like Walker and those guys is on them that could be a potential trade for the Kansas City Chiefs. those guys got that breakaway game planning ability that the Chiefs are missing in the backfield. So what you had to say, Coach?
Man, I'm gonna say I agree with you to a certain extent, bro. Injuries, guys, injuries, and he's an injury prone. He's been banged up, guys. And what I stated before, the Chiefs running back room, it's okay. It's not bad at all. Like, it really ain't bad. If you're looking for a breakout guy, like, I get what you're saying. You like got the speed, right? And Smith got the speed. Smith got the pop. Smith got the pop. So honestly, I don't see for real like the need for even bringing Bryce Hall in. I don't see the need because he is an injury prone guy. Like,
yeah, I guess this all started. There was some post somewhere. Diana Rossini, I think, reported that the Chiefs were calling around looking for running backs.
Yeah.
And that just kind of started this whole thing. I had made a short list last night when you guys put it, in the chat, and I mentioned somebody like a Travis Etienne. And again, I don't think he's available, but that might be a team because they've got Tanks Bigsby that really played a lot better than Travis did last year. And then they bring in Bashal Tootin this year in the draft. So I could see maybe they would want to move him along. Again, if the price was right. Robinson, he's gone, right? I mean, that's it. Devin Singletary, they got a couple of young backs there. Tracy, they drafted Scadaboo, but Singletary would just be a guy just to have in case of injury. He's always been good in spurts. But the third one is pretty interesting to me, and that's Sean Tucker for Tampa Bay. It was undrafted free agent, went to Syracuse. I mean, they had Rashad White, and then all of a sudden, Bucky Irving falls in their lap, and he was like a revelation. Now he's kind of like the number one, and Rashad too. When Sean Tucker got a chance last year to start, he was NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Right.
He was over like 136 yards rushing, 56 yards receiving. The dude runs like between a 4.35 and a 4.4. So he's about the same speed as Pops and some of these other guys that have been mentioned. So that, I mean, again, just looking at guys that would be potentially available. As far as Kenneth Williams III from Seattle, he also has been very injury prone in his professional career. He has shown flashes that he can be that guy, but they also have Zach Charbonnet there, and I think they like that two-headed monster, so neither one of them gets beat up so much. So the bigger question is not so much as, well, is this guy fit? Who's available?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so that's when you look at some of these guys that potentially could be available, either cut or like one of those like trade swaps they did with Sky Moore, where this guy's going, hey, we can get like a draft pick out of this or a pick swap. Why not? We're cutting them anyway.
Well, I think the next question, these two backs again, are they going to be available? I love Walker. They've got three really good running backs, I think, in Seattle. ETN would be great. We've seen what he can do. He's had really big games against the Chiefs. I think he would be solid. I mean, his rookie year, he was outstanding. In 2023, he was solid. Last year, injuries and overall play of that offense was just junk in 2024 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So he's going to have a probably pretty good opportunity to be more of the focal point. So it's just a matter, again, what kind of compensation do you think the Chiefs could get for, or would have to give up if they go this route? And again, I don't think they're looking for a starter. I think they're looking for a guy who could fit in the mix.
That's all it is. I agree.
I agree with you, Nick. But hey, if I had to choose the two, I'd rather have Walker. I'd rather have Walker from the Seahawks, if that's a dream scenario, if it happens. You send Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt to Seattle, and you get Walker. I'm just saying, you get those type of guys, and you get an elite guy that's going to win right now. A guy that's going to get in the backfield and take and scare guys, right? And bring people. That's what we was missing in the Super Bowl. Everybody knew the Chiefs was going to pass, so they passed rush. They had no running game, nothing to have there. Nobody's in the backfield to scare anybody. So if you have a player like Walker or ETN or like Jamal Charles was in the back in the day, it was a guy that was scared. Even Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes, those guys that people feared in the backfield. And that's what the Chiefs are missing in this offense. A guy that somebody fears that they're going to have to play the run. Then you got the play action over the top. Then you got guys that actually can get open. See,
but that's not the style. But that's not the offense, though.
I know that's not the offense, but that's the guy that's what we
the other
miss.
piece of that is usually you end up drafting that guy. Priest kind of fell in their lap. You know, I mean, he fell into the Ravens' lap first. But then, whatever. But Larry Johnson was a draft pick. Jamal Charles was a draft pick. So, and most teams don't trade elite running backs unless, of course, they're injury prone, like a Kenneth Walker III.
Right.
If they're really just sick of waiting for him to be consistent. I would say ETN, just because of the pass receiving ability and just the fact that you could use him in multiple ways. But, that sounds a lot like Brashard Smith. So I don't know if you're really upgrading much by grabbing any of these guys at this point.
Yeah.
Nah. So what you say about the other guys? Mango brought in him. What you think about him, Lou?
Again, two-headed monster in Atlanta. And when Arthur Smith was there, that everybody was complaining. Why isn't Bijan Robinson getting the ball more? Well, Arthur Smith leaves, and now Bijan is getting the bulk of the load and the carries. If you have him in fantasy, that's good news. Algier, BYU kid, he's always been productive whenever he's gotten opportunities. He just has never had, a consistent run. He's always being split.
Yeah.
Pierce, this is one that was interesting because he had such a good year for the Texans, and then they immediately brought in or they went for Mixon.
Yeah. And his touches declined.
Over the last few years, obviously, you look at the numbers of dip because he's just not getting the reps, not getting the handoffs. Now, again, Dameon Pierce doesn't have outstanding speed, but between the tackles, red zone, that would be a good guy. Rashad White, I think, is really explosive dude. Has had some fumbling issues. Nothing terrible or major. But once Bucky Irving came on the scene, it was like, okay, I think we found a guy that's more explosive. So it's a good guy to have in the, as a backup or just kind of be that tandem, because not too many teams have that feature back that they run into the ground anymore. It's just kind of like, hey, we want to keep all our backs healthy and split things up.
Yeah. Well, I think overall the consensus is that they're going to get it back. Either via trade or off another roster. I think that they're highly committed to trying to make that happen if it fits. I think for the most part they know who the running backs are going to be to start the season. It's just a matter of can they find someone they think they can bring in and bring Brashard Smith along a little bit more slowly. Maybe not dress him for the first 3 or 4 games. Let him get his feet wet in practice. Work on the scout team a little bit. Get some reps. So we'll see. All right, let's go to the next couple of questions. We got a game tonight. The Chiefs are going to host the Chicago Bears. So on offense, which singular player that is going to be on the field tonight that is kind of a bubble guy for the 53-man roster? Lou, you get honors.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody that, and this I guess was the root of my question in terms of what could somebody possibly do tonight that they haven't shown all through camp and whatever, because at the end of the day, consistency is going to be the big difference. So if somebody just goes and balls out tonight, say in the second half, and they're playing against backups and other guys that are going to be cut, does that really, do you really make the team because of that? So, in terms of the question, I don't really have an answer to that. You'd like to see it with the ones, Thornton continue being consistent, but I don't think he's in danger of being cut.
No.
At this point, I think he's kind of convinced the coaching staff that he's good enough. Maybe a Brownlee. He's on the bubble there at the wide receiver spot. So I think it would be probably between he and Nico. So we'll see if both those guys get reps with the ones, then I think we have an idea that the coach's mindset is, okay, let's kind of put both these guys under the microscope and see what happens. Now that'll be part of the decision, but I don't think any one thing or one play or just a series in a preseason game is going to say, okay, he makes the team and he doesn't.
All right, Coach, what do you got? Who's the one?
I got Joshua. Offensive player?
Offensive first.
Offensive player. Wow. Okay. Let me
We already
see.
know who your defensive guy. We'll get back to you in the next question, but go ahead.
You already know it. Damn. Wow. That's a good one. Brownlee. I'll definitely see what Brownlee going to do because he had a good splash against the Cardinals, and I was like, damn, okay, good touch, good catch, back shoulder catch, something like that. Love it. I want to see more from him because that's the guy that I'm really keying in on because he can be a big red zone threat for the Chiefs. So that's the guy I'm looking for right now, Brownlee. Like, what can he do tonight? What can he produce?
Hens.
I have to go with Bashar Smith, right? I have to go Bashar Smith. He could be a surprise cut, and also I had to go with Mitchell, right? Mitchell, he came over here from the 49ers. We haven't seen what we can get out of him as well. You know what I mean? And also, if I can't throw in a third guy, it had to be Kingsley, right? Everybody said Kingsley was this guy. He looked good on the run, but pass blocking, he getting his butt kicked, right? He getting his butt kicked left and right all preseason. The Seahawks game got the butt kicked. So those three type of guys right there that I'd be looking into and say, hey, I want to see more from these guys. Or do the Chiefs need to move in a different direction with Kingsley and go draft not draft, but go out and get another guy, or move the other guy they got from the 49ers as well.
Jalen Moore. So don't you think that decision has already been made? Do you think why do you think they would have wait till like this game and say, okay, this is going to tell us?
The question was what offense?
Right, but I'm asking you. Do you think? Don't you feel that decision's already been made in terms of?
Of Kingsley?
Kingsley, yeah.
I think they still the jury is still out. I think they're gonna make that decision this game.
So you think he could actually? There's a chance he gets cut.
Not cut,
no.
Somebody else can come in and take the starting job.
They started Caliendo 4 or 5 games last year, so he'd be a candidate. But for me, there's only one guy that has to be dominant in the second and third quarter, and that's tackle Asa Pole. I'm going to jump up and down, be mad, be pissed. I'm going to scream. I'm going to cuss.
That's your guy, boy.
If he doesn't make the 53-man roster, he is the future right tackle of the Chiefs. No question about it in my mind. He's the future. He's going to be the future right tackle. He has got everything you want to be a dominating tackle. He's been dominating. He's been mauling and balling in the first 2 preseason games. He's going to get some. I hope he gets at least some second team reps tonight. I think he's good insurance for Simmons. I'm not a Wanye Morris guy. I think he'll probably make the roster just because they need to have some experience there.
God, he's horrible.
Yeah, well, maybe he's getting. Maybe he got better. I don't know. But Asa Pole to me is the guy that has to come out and say and just be that dominating force, so the Chiefs are forced to keep him. He will not get to the practice squad. Not a chance in hell.
Yes. See, to me, I think those decisions. All the offensive line positions. I believe those decisions have been made. I think there's really only I think a couple of positions where you see, and I think it's just they need to make up their mind between Nico and I think Brownlee, quite frankly, and.
Hopefully they have some clarity on Rice.
Even those decisions have probably already.
Yeah, it's going to be tough
to say, and that's the thing is now somebody may, if there's a special team spot and you've got a couple of guys, you say, okay, this guy's making these like 2 or 3 guys are fighting for this one special team spot. Maybe one of those they see something that just kind of that kind of tipped the scales. But it's not. I don't think it's anything major. I don't think there's any major decisions that haven't already been made.
Yeah,
right.
But what you think about defense? Look.
Well, yeah, Joshua. I don't know. Again, to me, even if he comes out and has a really good game, to me, I think they just have already settled on that particular player. I don't know if there's anybody that's kind of iffy. You'd like to see a little bit more from parking lot, but he's not getting cut.
No.
You'd like to see a little bit more from maybe like the 5th and 6th, maybe 5th linebacker, 4th linebacker. you pretty much think that Bossa is the fourth linebacker. So who's the fifth linebacker? Is it Christensen? Is it Cochran? Is it Cam Jones? So maybe that one. But I don't know. I just think it's like anticlimactic. I mean, this game is just more so to get the starters rolling, and the rest of it is just let's just get out of here healthy.
Right.
Nick, you already know Williams.
Yep.
This is Williams. Like Williams, guys, like you got caught on, and Johnson did well. The same throw, the same situation, right? Johnson made a good play. Williams did, and we all talked about his athleticism. He tall, rangy, Lou. He's a prototype shutdown corner, right? But the thing is with him is his awareness. It is his awareness, man. He's gonna have to step it up for me today.
Yeah.
So go back to my original question, Coach. What do you think he would have to do for you in this game to say, all right, he stays?
Hope like he'll throw the ball his way. I want to see him be more active, man. Just be more active. Contest the ball, just turn around. I want to see him show more awareness. Just make a couple plays on the ball, a couple knockdowns. I'll be fine. Yep.
Against Luther Burden, huh?
Yeah,
against Luther Burden. Hey, why not? Shit, why not?
That's a gold jacket guy. I think we determined that earlier.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But here's my guy, Kevin Knowles.
I ain't gonna skip me, man.
Oh, fine. Well, go ahead.
Damn.
Nick, give us your comment. Nick's got to go. So, Nick, you do the.
Yeah, I do have to go here. I have to go here in a little bit.
We'll finish out.
All right. So, Kevin Knowles, to me, he's kind of that nickel back. I think Chris Roland Wallace is going to spend a lot more time at safety. So they're going to need another nickel back. I really like this kid, undrafted player. He's the guy that I want to see what he can do in the second half. Again, I don't know the situation with the Bears backup quarterbacks, if they're any good or they're just going to get out there and run the ball.
Tyson Bagent, man.
Yeah.
Big human interest story.
So I think he's a guy. He's a guy you haven't heard a lot of, but he's already 2 in the depth charts at the nickelback position. Yeah. And again, I think Roland Wallace, you're going to see him probably move to safety to start the season.
Well, I had to go with Tillery, right? Tillery went on. Tillery been on different teams, and he got his butt ass kicked. I'm gonna be blunt honest.
Nick said the big word, so you can't say the ass word.
But about the Seahawks. The Seahawks got in their butt, and I didn't like that.
That was everybody, though, wasn't it?
I'm just. If I had to pick a guy, it'd be him. Najee Johnson. Yes, you got that one play, but weeks before that, training camp and everything else, you've been getting your butt kicked. I love his mom. I really do. I love everybody that's around that supports the show. But guys, we need guys that's out here going to put the best 53 on the field, the best 53 that's going to be out there that's going to take the Chiefs next to that level. So, hey, if you're looking at Tillery, you're looking at the defensive line, you know what I mean? It's a lot of guys that's out there because it ain't no way that the Seahawks backups could have came out here and put up 200, almost 300 some yards on the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, you telling me that we're going to need Chris Jones out there all the time. I'm looking at depth. If Chris Jones go down for the season, then what? We stuck with Tillery and this guy and that guy, and it's going to look like that against the Seahawks. I'm trying to tell you guys, the linebacker group as well. You know what I mean? You got Nick Bolton out there. You know, he looked good, but behind him is straight. You don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Bosa look good. Bosa look good as well, but it's going to have to come from me. Have to be Tillery, guys, because Tillery, you're supposed to be that guy to come in to stand next to Chris Jones and be that same size guy that can play that. But you got pushed around by a lot of rookies out there. Hey, Lou, your guy looked good out there. The guy that you had on your board in the draft, the left tackle, he came out there and he pushed Tillery around.
Gray Zabel is a beast, man.
I was saying, it looked bad out there. I said, well, Tillery, if you that guy, and Najee Johnson, I'm rooting for you. I love you, kid. Shout out to you guys. We communicate on Instagram, but God, I need you to step up tonight because I'm rooting for you. I want you to make the 53 roster. But the coaches out there is going to be looking and watching your tape tonight to see if you actually
talk heavy, man.
Everything you said is true, Hence. Except Tillery's not getting cut.
There you go.
He's
He
not
gotta
getting
be
cut. Not a chance in hell.
Tillery's not getting cut.
He could be the starter.
He may not be that. He may not be all you want him to be, but he ain't getting cut.
But you know what though? But you know what? Hanson made a good point about the depth, man. If you look at when Chris Jones leads, that whole Kansas City Chiefs defensive line.
Oh well, shit. We ain't talking about that right now. That's just a.
I'm just saying that's facts though.
That is fact.
Nigga, I know. Nigga,
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. He's not going to go anywhere. He's got 2-3 more years in him. Don't worry about that.
Can you make a play?
Zale is standing in front of his school with his backpack on, and all the other kids are getting picked up, and Nick's here arguing.
I'm arguing over a comment like that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, man. Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the NFL.
I did wanted to hit this because it's a good human interest story. If you missed it, Tyson Bagent is the backup quarterback for the Bears. He's a Division II kid from Shepherd University in West Virginia. So not only make the team as a rookie, but now he's been extended 2 years, $10 million.
It's awesome.
You know his story. His dad is like a international champion arm wrestler. Just a tough dude. He's been featured on some stories and whatever. Yeah. But just the regimen that he was putting his son through was like, again, they lived in the hills of West Virginia. They were very poor. I mean, it's just really cool. So if you watch Tyson play tonight, number 17, look him up. Read up about his story.
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for him. What a terrific story that is.
Great story. Great.
Yeah,
but back to the defensive line, man. The line is very important.
He was crying at the podium. Okay.
Yeah. When he got very important, Nick. We gotta really state the obvious. All right. We gotta trade for a damn lineman.
We got a winner. We got a running back. We got a winner. Congratulations to Ruben. He's number one in the chat when the show has.
Send me your address at Chiefs. Ruben, KC@gmail.com. Send me your email.
Ruben is number one.
Ruben's a first day guy.
Yeah, he has. Appreciate you.
Dame was cooking for a minute. Damn, I had
He's
you,
been
man.
on almost as much as Coach.
Cancer Claire came in a close to, and Gary Howland, I think I'm looking at it right. Came in at number 3.
Is that G?
Gary Holland? Yeah.
Number 3. So what did he win, Nick? So you just going to send it off?
I don't know. I had to pull something out of the box or out of the drawer. I'll come up with something that's signed. It'll be a Chiefs player.
Well, we're still going, Ronster. It's just that Nick just prefers to let his kid wait in front of school.
I got to roll. So you want a 3-screen and continue to go for it. I got to pick up my
we can just
my boy.
We can just admire the background of all the
the beautiful assets that Nick has to
offer. Nick, when you go, just move the chair so we can see everything.
You can leave the chair, Nick.
You can leave. I can close. You can leave. Don't close nothing
Mango
down.
says he can jump on if need be. So, all right, guys, I got to roll.
We're going window shopping with Nick.
Screaming, Daddy.
Right. Peace out.
hey, window shopping with Nick, man. Come on.
There you go.
But Ruben is leading the chat right now. Thank you guys for all you guys that's chatting right now. Thanks for all you guys for resharing the show and making.
There it is. Guys, now find your selection.
Hence, can we zoom in? There you go.
There we go, guys.
Look at that. Come on now.
What do you want out of that, Ruben? It's like you at Chuck E. Cheese, right? You go in there, you turn in your tokens, and they give you
how many tickets you got?
They give you a Laffy Taffy.
Hey, go on, Lou. How many tickets do you have? Because I like that poster on the right.
You gotta have some serious tickets for that Lenny Dawson jersey.
You go. What was it? David Buster, Chuck E. Cheese. You spent like $30-$40 on playing these games, and you go in there with all those tickets.
Make sure those tickets.
That's all you get is a Laffy.
Make sure those tickets have Benjamin Franklin on them.
Please do. Because listen, hey, hence you ain't lying. We go in there and spend half your paycheck to get a Laffy Taffy in a hat. You get a signature pencil design. You get a signature pencil design for 100 tickets. No, but honestly though, I do like that poster though, Nick. I like that poster on the right side, man. The red orange one, the red and orange one.
Yeah, I think that's like a program cover. Blown up, maybe from the Super Bowl 4, maybe.
Yeah.
before we close out, where do you guys take on, what are y'all looking for, at this last game? What are y'all actually looking for? I know I want to get the taste out of my mouth for the Seahawks.
For me, I want them to make a stop. Start making stops. Like honestly, like start making some stops.
It's a low bar, coach. Just make
a damn stop.
Can we force a punt?
God, for real. It's like real talk, because if you like, I know Nick a little tender on it, but that's basically that's called what it is. If Chris Jones goes out, the defense line ain't what it is.
Yeah. Well,
so we need somebody who's going to step in.
You take a 1-game snapshot, like the worst performance in of a preseason game. I get it. You can dice it up any way you want.
Dice and
whatever. But it was just awful. And it was across the board. I don't know that you can say any of those defensive players played well that night. None of them. I don't think you can say any of them did. Yeah, you like to get that taste out of it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, until Friday in Brazil, you really don't have a good idea. And even after the first game, you got to give it a few games to see, okay, what's this team going to be? Because it's not going to be the same team as last year. That's for sure. No one is. Every team, you turn over about 20% of the roster, maybe more every year. So, it'll just be interesting to see. I'd like to see, quite frankly, Brashard Smith get a chance in with the first team on.
Right. Yeah.
He looked good, though. He looked
good. I mean, split him out. I mean, you don't want to show too much, but let him split out once or twice.
Yeah.
Get him on an outside zone. Get him on an inside zone. So just to kind of see what's up and how that goes.
What I like to see is the starters play into the third quarter, guys.
That's not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen. It's just a wish, because I'm going to be out there with my son, man. I just want to see the starters play the third quarter. I'm just be.
Hey, bring the good phone with you. Right? Record as much as possible.
Yeah, man.
Audio and video.
And video. Get the fans as well involved. But again, man, I'm looking forward to see this offensive line gel together, because, to be blunt, the Seahawks, it kind of looked like it brought flashbacks, right? I was laying there in Arizona. I was sitting there watching on my phone because my wife and kids took over all the TVs. I was like, man, this looking like the Eagles, to me. But it was the Seahawks with a different color. But, hey, I want to see more from this defense. I want to see them come out to show me, like, hey, going into this season, I can trust that our run game is gonna be stopping people. I want to see Kingsley go out here and manhandle somebody on the Chicago Bears, because this our defensive line going up to Chicago, rebuilt defensive line. Joe Tooney is coming back in town, right? So he knows the defense. He knows everything.
That was the best thing from Hard Knocks this past week is the Bills and the Bears had joint practices in Chicago before the game.
Right.
And Tooney was they were doing one-on-ones, and he was going against Ed Oliver. And Ed Oliver was just like getting pissed. He could not Tooney was like a stone wall, and these were just and he was mic'd up at the time as well, Ed Oliver, and he was real funny about it. But Tooney just looked like he normally is. That's Joe
that
Tooney.
That offensive line looked good, boy. The Bears look good, boys. Gotta give it to him, man.
Dude, that was just class. I mean, it just beautiful footage. I mean, I'm not obviously but that was my favorite part of Hard Knocks. So
that's what I want to see. And I know we get quarterbacks mic'd up. I know we get defensive line. This player. I want to see the offensive lineman mic'd up, right? I want to see Josh Simmons out there mic'd up. I know they out there talking.
Not a rookie. You got to get a veteran.
Hey,
get like
he gonna mess around and get his. He gonna mess around and get his mic snatched out.
Give me Creed. Give me Creed mic'd up.
Not Creed. Give me Chase Smith.
That accent. Isn't he from Oklahoma? Got that accent going. He's just a good old cowboy out there.
But tonight I'm looking for a good win, a good a fight with the Chicago Bears. They're gonna. Even though the Chiefs, it's preseason, a lot of people say don't care, it's preseason, but a lot of stuff you got to look into, right?
Well, you got to
look into like, okay, all right, man, you've been dropping passes in preseason, now transferring over into the season. All right,
that guy got traded. That guy got traded. Hence,
I know. I'm just saying, like, Other than that, we didn't even get y'all guys take on the Sky Moore departure from the Kansas City Chiefs.
I mean, it's one of those things, and like I said, in terms of the running back thing, it's like, okay, the Chiefs knew they were going to cut Sky, right? I mean, there's no two ways about it. And what is the least possible thing that the Niners could give you? And it's a pick swap from the 7th round pick to a 6th round pick. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully, because of all the injuries out there, he's going to get a real chance.
I think he is.
So Ayuk's going to be out for a while. Pearsall's kind of like the number 1 right now, which I don't know that was really – I don't think they drafted him to be the number 1. And Juwan Jennings, I think, is kind of holding out. Some other guys are injured. So Sky's going to get some reps. I don't know who they play or when maybe they play tomorrow. But
I know the coach been rooting for Sky Moore, right? You've been rooting for the kid. Now he's in your division. Now what if he come out and route up? Right now, we come out right up Will Johnson. What you have to say?
Oh man, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it because if that man go out there, guys, and you put on, let's say for the whole season, you come out there, bro, he had like 800 yards receiving with 10 touchdowns. I said, well, what happened? What the hell happened? He just didn't fit in Kansas City. He just didn't fit in KC.
Well done.
Hey,
although
man,
that is one of my pet peeve terms that's overused like 1,000%. Because if you watch any press availability during the off season, during training camp, I think 99% of the people use that term whether it's the defense, the offense, this guy's ability, whatever. Well, sky's the limit.
Hey, Ken,
sky's
I
the
agree
limit,
with you,
man.
Ken.
Everybody's great. Sky's the limit.
So, Lou, it's the sky limit. So if you shoot up in there, you floating off somewhere else. You know what I mean?
I think it's not like he's going to all of a sudden become a great receiver, but I truly believe that he's going to make the team and he's going to contribute. And everybody can't say, well, where was that? Why couldn't he catch in Kansas City?
Just like MVS left one of these Saints.
One of these mental things, and I just fresh starts, different coaching staff, different voices.
Exactly.
Who knows?
Exactly.
But I think he'll do all right. Not going to be a great player, but I think he'll contribute. So
with that said, guys, we want to thank you guys for joining in for the show today. Thank you guys for tuning in and congratulations to Ruben again for being the number 1 chatter today. And also
contest you didn't know you needed, and here it goes. Hensley on the fly.
Yes, sir.
Who did we steal that from?
Consonet. Now he's a big YouTuber, big streamer. He's the number 1.
Is he?
He's not a gamer. No.
What is he?
He's the number 1. What did he do, Joe? He's the number 1 streamer, right?
Number 1 streamer.
What is he? Is it like comedy, music? What does he do?
He do it all. He's one of the top guys. He does comedy. He do music. He breaks down a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying, to the urban community. Yeah, so he's one.
Gotcha. So just like gives his opinions.
Gives opinions,
his
exactly.
Observations. And
yep.
Sweet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's coaching my son's friend right now. So that's a thing they told me to give to our guys.
So he's local.
No, he's not local.
Oh.
He helps a lot of younger guys as well. So I don't know where he's from. So, but with that said, guys, it's a Chiefs game tonight. Sit back and enjoy. We'll come back Monday and Tuesday. The 53-man roster cut down. Hoping some guys that's sticking around. Maybe some trades here, maybe some trades there. But hey, guys, we will always be here to break any news that we have that happens around your Kansas City Chiefs. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we want to thank everybody for Mango says he's number 1 on Twitch. Yeah.
There you go.
So with that said, guys, thank you guys for joining in and enjoy the game tonight.
Great weekend.
Mm-hmm.